I'm Clinton Lacey, the newly appointed Acting Director of the Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services. And I come to this work from New York City, where I was the Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Probation. My passion in my life is my family, my wife and children. I would say that, you know, my relationship and my feelings about my family are not disconnected from my feelings and my passion about the work that I do, because it's about families, it's about young people, it's about their parents, their support circles, their communities. I think one of the most misunderstood or overlooked aspects of at-risk or young people who have found themselves involved in the system is their stage of development. Is their capacity at that point really to make good decisions and good choices. I mean, under the best of circumstances, adolescence is a very difficult time for a human being, biologically, psychologically. And if you layer that with poverty, with substance abuse, with trauma, with all the challenges that impact most of the young people who end up in the system, then it makes it that much more difficult. My parents are from Alabama and actually were living in Montgomery at the time of the bus boycott with Dr. King. They were friends and colleagues of Dr. King. And so I was raised in a household, an atmosphere of social consciousness and a lifestyle was to be socially active. So that certainly helped to shape me, but as an adolescent, I definitely went through my rough patches. Even as a young adult, went through some things and had some experiences. And I think what ultimately helped me to keep myself from going off the deep end was this sense, this voice in me of remember who you are, you know. I come from New York City, you know, so people often refer to DC and say, well, this is a small town, you know, in a sense. And in some ways it is, but it's so rich. It's so full with so many things to do and places to go. When I introduce myself, I say, hello, I'm Clinton, and I want people to know I'm Clinton at the end of the day. And while I respect and honor the title, at the end of the day, it's not about the title. It's about the calling, and that's what I want people to know about.